Hello friends, welcome to Bankers Platform. So friends, in today's video, we will be discussing the most expected questions for certificate course in foreign exchange exam. So let's start. So first question is an Indian individual traveling abroad for a leisure trip earns $5,000 through a temporary professional assignment while overseas. They open a foreign currency account in the foreign country during their stay. What is the mandatory requirement regarding this foreign currency account upon their return to India? So options are there. So firstly, you have to understand what the scenario is given, and next there are four options are there. So, what is the mandatory requirement? So, first is the individual can continue to maintain the foreign currency account abroad indefinitely, provided the balance does not exceed $10,000. The individual must close the account immediately upon return and convert the entire balance to Indian rupee. The individual can transfer the balance to an EEFC account in India, but no cash withdrawal in foreign currency is permitted from EEFC account. And the last one is the balance in the account should be repatriated to India, but it can be credited to an RFC account if eligible. So just use your learning, your mind, and just answer this question. So, which will be the correct answer? So, like points are given. So, you have to understand which point will be helping you. So, these things are based on the RBI guideline regarding foreign currency account that they have opened abroad. Okay. So, whether this cannot exceed 10,000, they should close immediately. Okay. They should use EFC account or the fund should be repatriated and can be credited. So we have to tell the correct answer. So let's see what is the correct answer. So right answer is D. That is the balance in the account should be repatriated to India. So whatever the balance is available, that should be repatriated to India, but it can be credited to an RFC account if eligible. So here eligibility matter. But if you'll see the question, he has gone for a temporary professional assignment. Oh, sorry. He has gone for a leisure trip. It's not a business trip. He has gone for a leisure trip and suddenly he is earning $5,000. So in this case, the balance, whatever the balance is available in the account, which he opened in foreign, okay, in foreign, whichever the account he has opened, the balance should be repatriated to India, and but it can be credited to an RFC account if eligible. Then we have to see whether it is under the guideline, but it is not looks like it is within the guideline. Okay, so the answer it is written if eligible. Okay, so mostly this should be repatriated. He has to get this $5,000 back to India. Okay, in his saving account. So this 5,000 will be converted to INR. Okay, this amount will be converted to INR, and after that, this INR will be credited in the SB account or current account of that person. So that amount cannot be kept. Amount cannot be kept in abroad. That you have to remember. Okay. So these type of questions will be there where you have to use your learning. So here you can see the explanation. The master direction state for a person resident in India who opens a foreign currency account while on visit abroad, upon the account holder return to India, the balance in the account should be repatriated to India, and this repatriation can be to a RFC account if the individual meets the eligibility criteria for holding foreign exchange in such account. Okay, so this is as per the RBI guideline. So let's see next question. Horizon Investment Limited, an Indian entity, plans to make an overseas direct investment. So the Overseas Regulatory Authority mandates that Horizon Investment Limited must open a foreign currency account abroad to facilitate this investment. Under which specific regulation is Horizon Investment Limited permitted to open such an account? So options are Foreign Exchange Management, Remittance of Asset Regulation 2016, Foreign Exchange Management Deposit Regulation 2016, Foreign Foreign Exchange Management Foreign Currency Account by a person resident in India Regulation 2015, Foreign Exchange Management Current Account Transaction Rules 2000. So you have to tell which under which rule this Horizon investment can open the account. So let's see what is the correct answer. Correct answer is C. That is foreign exchange management, foreign currency accounts by a resident in India regulation. So under this regulation, the guideline is there, under which guideline this Horizon investment can open the account. Let's see next question. A foreign company, infrastructure giants INC, has established a project office in India with RBI permission for a 2-year infrastructure project. They wish to efficiently manage their project related foreign currency transaction. Which of the following is not a permitted credit to the foreign currency account opened by infrastructure giant INC project office in India? So this company is having account. So you have to tell which of the type of the credit is not permitted. Okay. So first is remittance from their parent company abroad, foreign currency receipts from the project sanctioning authority, interest earned on the balances maintained in the project office foreign currency account, remittance from a bilateral international financing agency for the project. So let's see where is the correct answer. The right answer is C. Interest on the balance maintained in the project office foreign currency account. So this type of transaction is not permitted in this account. So this is the account. In this, they cannot put the interest earned. So interest earned on the balance maintained in the project office foreign currency account cannot be credited in the foreign currency account opened by the infrastructure giant project office in India. So what is the explanation? That is, master direction explicitly states project offices of foreign company can open non-interest bearing foreign currency account. Therefore, interest earned is not permitted credit. Okay, so this will be the correct answer. So before moving further, friends, don't forget to subscribe our channel. We are seeing that many of you are coming. Okay, so you are getting knowledge, so many information from our channel, but you are not subscribing. So I request all of you hit the subscribe button and subscribe to our channel so that it is a motivation for us to create more videos. Okay, so more videos will be creating and it will be a good thing for all of you. Okay. So if you are benefited from our channel, okay. If you are getting some good content from our channel, so you can hit the subscribe button. And if you're having any suggestion, so that suggestions also you can mention in the comment section. Whatever suggestion you are having for our videos and anything else that you can mention and we will work on that. So let's move further to the next topic. So next question is Miss Anaya, a non-resident Indian, has decided to relocate permanently to India. She holds substantial balance in her FCNR account. Upon her return, she converts her FCNRB balance into a resident foreign currency account. Which of the following statement accurately describes the characteristics and flexibility of her new RFC account? The options are balance in her RFC are subject to specific restriction regarding utilization outside India, requiring RBI approval for most transactions. She can hold the RFC account jointly with her resident brother on an either or survivor basis. She can withdraw funds in Indian rupee from RFC account, but the withdrawn amount cannot be recredited to the RFC. And the last one is any interest earned on the RFC account is a permitted credit, and the balance are free from all restriction regarding utilization of foreign currency balances outside India. So you have to tell which of the following is correctly describe the characteristics and flexibility of RFC account. So let's see the correct answer. The correct answer is D. So D is the correct answer that any interest earned on RFC is permitted credit and the balances are free from all restriction regarding utilization of foreign currency balance outside India. So whatever the fund is there in RFC account, okay, so that can be easily used for any purpose abroad. Okay, so you can also say it is easily repatriable. It is easily repatriable also, and there is no restriction. So, like first option is given that balance in her RFC account is subject to specific restriction and required prior approval. So, in RFC, there is no requirement of RBI approval. So, first is wrong. She can hold the RFC account jointly with her brother on either or survivor basis. So, this point is also incorrect. So, here you can see whenever you're opening account of NRO, NRE, RFC, okay, so that will be open in former. That will be open in this former or survivor basis. Okay, this always you remember. Okay, so this one is also wrong. So third one, she can withdraw funds in Indian rupee from RFC. So RFC account is designated in USD, Canadian dollar, or it can be GBP. It's not in INR. So how the withdrawal will be in INR? Okay. And this one is the correct answer because any interest on RFC is permitted credit and the balance are free from all restrictions regarding utilization of foreign currency balance outside India. So whatever the balance is available in RFC, they can freely utilize for any purpose outside India. Okay. So this is the master direction which says that balance in RFC are free from all restriction. Okay, regarding utilization, balance outside India, and permit interest on fund held in such account. And it can be held jointly with the resident. With the resident, it can be open, but it will be open with this former or survivor basis. So this you always remember farmer or survivor. This will be used whenever there is any talk about NRO, NRE. Okay, so FCNR accounts are there. So these all RFC. So these type of accounts will have the clause farmer or survivor. So this type of question is already asked in the previous held exam where you can score 1 mark and not on either or survivor basis. Okay. And it is also that there is no mention of restriction on recredit withdrawn rupee in the context of like EFC. Like in EFC, what will happen in EFC account? Once you have sent the money, you cannot recredit that amount. Okay, that gone is gone. Okay, but in RFC, this type of credit is allowed. So let's see next question. Sparkle Jewels, an Indian firm dealing in rough cut and polished diamond, maintains a diamond dollar account. Which of the following action is strictly prohibited with regard to their DDA, diamond dollar account? So first is crediting export proceed from diamond sales to the account, making payments for the import of rough diamond from the DDA, maintaining the account as interest-bearing saving account, utilizing the DDA for payment related to local purchases of diamond from other DDA holders. So let's see the correct answer. Correct answer is C. Okay, so C will be the correct answer, that this is prohibited. Maintaining the account as interest bearing saving account. Okay, this is the prohibited. So this is the correct answer. Why? Because DDA account is a non-interest bearing current account. It is just like a EEFC account. Like EEFC account is there. So EEFC account is also a non-interest bearing current account. So what is DDA account? That is specially open for the firms dealing in the rough diamond or diamond business. Okay. Diamond business which are there, for that only it will be open. And many times we have seen this DD account. DD account, many times it is asked question from this topic, and 1 to 2 marks. 1 to 2 marks will be definitely there in the exam. So if you are scoring 1 to 2 marks by only reading this DDA topic. So before moving further, friends, I would like to tell you that we are having a certificate course in foreign exchange exam and also a mock test series. So if you are willing to purchase the course, you can go for it. It will be helpful for you. And right now in this, we are having some 40% discount is going on the courses. So if you are willing to purchase, you can purchase right now, and this discount can be uh, changed. Okay, now the 40% discount is going on. So anytime this discount can be removed. And if you want to enjoy the benefit of this offer, that you can take before 31st July. Okay, before 31st July, this offer we are keeping. And after that, this 40% discount won't be there. So you have to pay some extra amount for the course. So if you are willing, so do purchase the course before 31st July. Okay. And also we are having the course on certificate course in international trade finance, certificate full course and mock test series. So I hope so. If you're interested, you can go for that. For purchasing the course, you can just visit to our website. Our website is available. In website, you can go, and our app link is also available in the description box. Okay. In description box, the app link is available. You can just visit the Play Store, download the app and start learning. So next question is related to counter trade. Counter trade proposal involving adjustment of value of goods imported into India against value of goods exported from India in terms of an arrangement voluntarily entered into between Indian party and the overseas party through an escrow account open in India in US dollar will be considered by the Reserve Bank subject to the following condition. Which of the following is incorrect? So here escrow account. Here you have to remember the escrow account related guidelines. So these are some 4 points are given. You have to tell which guideline is incorrect. First, all import and export under this arrangement should be at international price in conformity with the Foreign Trade Policy and Foreign Exchange Management Act 1999 and rules and regulation made thereunder. No interest will be payable on balances standing to the credit of the escrow account, but funds temporarily rendered surplus may be held in short-term deposit up to a total period of 3 months in a year, and the banks may pay interest at the applicable rate. No fund-based or non-fund-based facility would not be permitted against the balance in the escrow account. Application for permission for opening escrow account may be made by the overseas exporter or organization through their AD Category 1 bank to regional office concerned RBI. Okay, so now these are the 4 points. So you have to tell which point is incorrect one. Let's see the correct answer. So correct answer is third, that no fund-based, non-fund-based facility would not be permitted against the balance in the escrow, but it is permitted. Okay, but it is permitted. Here it is written not permitted. So this one is the wrong. correct is would be permitted. So third is the correct answer because it is asked that which one is incorrect. So this is the incorrect guideline written. It is permitted. Okay. So let's move next question. An Indian textile exporter in Surat is shipping goods to a buyer in China. The contract states that the seller will arrange and pay for freight to the Chinese port and cover insurance up to the destination port. What Incoterm is most likely used in this contract? FOB, Guangzhou, CIF Guangzhou, XW, Surat, DDP Guangzhou. So you have to tell that in this case, which Incoterm is used. So correct answer is B. Okay. So B is the correct answer here. That is CIF Gonzo. Okay. CIF Guangzhou. This will be the correct answer. So what is the explanation that cost, insurance, and freight? So requires the cover seller to cover freight and insurance to the destination port. Because here it is written that contract states that seller will arrange. What he will arrange? Freight and cover insurance. So cost, insurance, and freight. That is second one, CIF. So these Incoterms are also very important. Okay, so CIF. We'll discuss a few things about CIF. So in this CIF, what will happen? Here, this is given in red. So red means seller cost, and this is the buyer cost. And this point is transfer of risk. So what will happen that seller will load the good and it will go to the first carrier along ship and on board. And after on arrival, here when the goods will be arrived, after that all the responsibility will start for the buyer. Okay. And here the cost and insurance will be paid by the seller only. So that is called CIF. And when the goods will arrive, after that the risk will be transferred to the buyer. So buyer will take the goods, he will get it loaded, and reach to the destination. Okay, let's see next question. An Indian electronic company sells high-end routers to a client in London under DDP term. So the goods are shipped by air from New Delhi to Heathrow. Under DDP, delivered duty paid. Who pays for UK import duty and VAT? Indian seller, UK buyer, freight forwarder, insurance company. So you have to tell who will pay the duty amount. Let's the correct answer. Correct answer is A, that is Indian seller, because this is the export that has happened as a DDP terms. In DDP, the seller bears all risk and cost, including duties and taxes up to buyer's doorstep. So that we'll see in the next. So in this slide, you can see that this is the DDP input term. Here, the exporter. Okay, so exporter has the all the cost up to here. This okay. So the seller is responsible till the place of delivery, unloading, shifting, and transportation will be buyer. So up to here, all the things will be done by the exporter, and here buyer will take the risk and all of the goods. So now this question, a Mumbai-based exporter agrees to sell spices to a Shanghai-based company under FOB Mumbai port. During loading, A crane failure caused damage to the cargo. Now, who bears the risk for the damaged goods in this scenario? Indian exporter, Chinese importer, port authority, insurance company. So let's see what is the correct answer. Correct answer is A, Indian exporter, because the it is under FOB and the risk transferred to the buyer only when goods are on board the vessel. So, friends, जब तक till the goods are not on board the vessel, so risk will be with the exporter only in FOB. Okay, in FOB full form is free on board. So till the goods are on the board of the vessel, the risk is lying with the exporter. Okay, so A will be the correct answer. And since the damage, as per this question, since the damage occurred during loading, the seller bears the risk. So this risk will be of the seller, and he has to pay for the risk whatever has happened. So this is the free on board. In this, what will happen? Risk is this blue color is risk. So here you can see seller risk is up to the ship free on board till the goods are boarded on the ship. After that, all up to the buyer place, all the risk will be of the buyer. So here they have given dark. Whatever is in the dark, that is seller obligation, and whatever is in the light color, that is buyer obligation. So in this way, free on board will be working. So we are at the end of the session. Thank you, friends. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like the video and comment if you are having any query. And you can share this video with your friends who are preparing for certificate course in foreign exchange exam and subscribe to our channel if you have not subscribed. So thank you, friends. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.